You know, Herb, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh, he's been thinking.
We should have nicknames.
Nicknames?
All the really famous penguins have nicknames.
Don, name one famous penguin with a nickname.
Okay, Chilly Willy.
Oh, yeah, Chilly Willy.
You know how Chilly Willy got the name Chilly Willy?
Because he was cold living here in the South Pole?
No, because he liked to eat chili.
Oh, right. Then what should our nicknames be?
Well, I'd like to be Sardine Don.
Very good. I'll be Halibut Herb.
Good nickname.
You know, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh, now he's thinking.
Let's turn on Beakman and raid the fridge.
Good thinking.
Fact. A bolt of lightning goes 20,000 miles a second.
I'm Beakman, and you've just broken into Beakman's World. Well, I'm filled to the brim with enthusiasm. I'm overflowing with the moo juice of human curiosity. And I'm ready to be milked.
This ought to fill your bucket, Beakman. Gerald Tagunikar of Glendale, Maryland, wants to know, how do video games work?
You put your quarter in. Next.
Not quite, Lester. Now, back to the question about computers.
Beakman, young Gerald never asked about computers. He wants to know how video games work.
But that's what a video game is. A computer. And whether you're using your computer to help Mario rescue Princess Toadstool or to launch a space shuttle, all computers are made up of the same basic components.
Press start! So a video game is a kind of electronic brain.
Well, no. Even though people call computers electronic brains, computers can't think. A computer can only work with the information and instructions people give it. The way you give it those instructions is through something we call an input device.
Like a computer keyboard or a joystick or a mouse.
Oh, mice. They get all the good jobs.
Next, a computer needs something that can follow the instructions we give it. That is this little chip here.
Could use a little salsa.
It's not that kind of chip, Lester. It's a microprocessor.
Ah, yes, the microprocessor. Invented in 1969 by Edward Ted Hoff, it has millions of microscopic electronic circuits and switches built into it, so it can carry out millions and millions of instructions in a single second.
Must be that chip he ate.
Oh.
I've never been smart before. That was scary.
Bonus lesson. Try not to eat computer parts. Next thing we need for our computer is a way for it to give the information it processes back to us. We call this an output device.
That would be your screen and your speakers.
Don't forget your printer. That's a biggie. So, now that we have the input device, the microprocessor, and the output device, all we need is a computer program.
That is a set of instructions that tells your computer what to do. If it tells your computer how to move letters and words around, the program is a word processor.
And if it tells your computer how to move food around, it's a food processor.
No, but it's good to have you back, Lester.
If it tells your computer how to play a game, that program is a video game.
When we put a game cartridge into the input device, in this case, the slot on the game deck, we are ready to play.
Okay, Beak, I challenge you.
Guys! We're doing a show here. We don't have time for that.
Liza's right. Hey, let's make a computer game we can all be involved in. We'll call it Beakman's Large Adventure.
That's a wimpy title. How about Get Beakman?
Yes, it's Get Beakman, the video game where Beakman's able assistant pushes a button, causing the man in the rat suit to pick up a ball and throw it at the target, resulting in the dangerous but hilarious sliming of the poor sucker Beakman. Now it's time for...
Here we are, inside our very own video game. Liza has our input device.
A joystick.
Here's our output device, your TV screen where you'll watch the action. And there, heaven help us, is
Our microprocessor.
he'll take the instructions from
The input device.
and carry them out on me in the output device. But before we can start, we've got to write the rules and instructions for our game. In other words, we have to program our computer.
Okay. If I push the button on the joystick, then Lester throws a ball.
Liza, press the start button and let the video games begin.
Pressing. I am pushing the button on the joystick. The game's not working, Beakman. I'm pushing the button, but he's not throwing the ball.
Aha! I know what's wrong. It's a bug.
I'll get it.
No, not that kind of bug. A bug is a mistake in a computer program. Remember, a computer can't think. It only does what you tell it to do.
Oh, I programmed Lester to throw a ball, but I never programmed him to first pick up a ball.
That's right, Liza.
Then Lester picks up ball. There, that should do it.
Let's try again.
Trying. Oh, it's still not working right.
You're stalling, Beakman.
I'm not stalling. I'm just showing you that when you program a computer, you have to tell it each and every step it must take to do what you want it to do.
Oh, yeah. I programmed Lester to pick up the ball and throw it, but I didn't tell him where to throw it. At target.
Okay, gang, make me slimy.
Sliming.
From Glendale, Maryland. Your video game machine is a computer that's programmed to play your favorite games. Hey, guys, can you clean me up?
No sweat, Beakman.
Game over!
Coming up next, our teeth are going to the dentist. We will too, when we come back.
Beakman's World will be back in a flash. And now, back to Beakman's World.
I lost ye, mates.
It's time to pile drive your personality. Here he is, the referee of references, the umpire of unbelievability, the Claude Delanger who's here to stay, the one, the only, the Beakman.
You wing 'em, I'll ding 'em. Let's mosh.
Put that stick down, you'll poke your eye out.
Laura Gray of Bend, Oregon. Question. I've always wanted to know why turkeys and chickens have dark meat and white meat.
Answer. Can't you just be happy that they do?
Real answer? The muscles on a chicken or turkey that do a lot of work are dark because they contain a protein called myoglobin. The muscles that don't do a lot of work are white. Since turkeys and chickens don't fly much, their breasts and wings are white. Buck, 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 buck. Since they walk around a lot, their legs contain dark muscles. These white and dark muscles appear to us as white and dark meat.
Just look at us, Herb. We're black and white.
Right.
So are we dark meat or are we white meat?
Why don't you ask a shark?
Well, then we'll be dead meat.
Yeah, where are you going?
To the library. I'll be white-black with the answer.
You know, you're turning into a penguin.
Question. When was soap first used as a cleansing agent?
Answer? It was first used for cleansing purposes by the Phoenicians in 600 BC. It was made from cooking wood ash together with goat fat.
Hey, that's how I make my lunch.
Fast fact, most pigs sleep on their right sides.
And I bet you they hog all the covers, too.
Hey, Beakman. I was just out in the North 40 harvesting letters.
Ooh, looks like you got a bumper crop.
Here's one from Tenise Davis of Kansas City, Missouri. Dear Beakman, why and how do you get cavities?
Ooh, good question, Tenise. I can't wait to bite into it.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, Lester, are you in pain?
Well, that's what ow! Ow! means. It's my tooth, Beakman. It's killing me.
Coinkydink? I think not.
This is perfect, Lester. We can use his toothache to explain why we should brush after every meal.
Do we have a dental plan?
Yes, we do. And I'm it.
Got the shot!
Open wide. That doesn't look good.
Is it a cavity?
I don't know. I can't get past your face.
What are you gonna do, Beakman?
Don't worry, Lester. Beakman will have your teeth back on their feet in no time.
But first, let's examine what's going on inside the biggest hole in your head, the mouth. Ray, may I borrow your teeth, please?
Sure.
Oh, Ray's got himself one slick set of choppers here. These guys are the incisors. You've got 4 up here and 4 down here.
They're the choppers, the ones we use to cut our food into bite-sized pieces.
These are the canines. Frisky little fellas. You've got 2 on top and 2 on the bottom.
They're your sharp and pointy teeth. They grab onto your food so your incisors can cut it.
These bumpy teeth here, the bicuspids, are for crushing your food. And the molars are for grinding your food into small pieces.
Making it easy for you to swallow.
You've got 8 bicuspids and 12 molars for a grand total, in the typical adult mouth, of 32 teeth.
Are we quite done with our little tooth tour?
Quite. Thanks for being such a patient, Lester. And thanks for your choppers, Ray. Now let's peek into your rat hole. Liza, my dental tool, please.
Tooling.
Open wide. Is it this one? How about that one? Is it that one? Oh, yes, it's definitely a cavity.
How do you get cavities anyway? I'd give my eye tooth to know.
You know, I'd tell you, but I need Lester's cooperation.
This doesn't sound good.
No, don't worry, Lester. I tell you what, so that everybody can see, what do you say we enlarge your tooth and bring it out here to work on, you know, sort of up close and personal?
Well, how are you gonna do that?
Hey, this is television. We can do anything.
Well, in that case, you may take my pearly white for your dental delight.
Then let's get the whole truth on the hole in his tooth.
Coming up next, the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. It's a drill a minute. So don't spit. I mean, split.
Beakman's World will be back after these messages. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Yes, through the magic of television, we've extracted and enlarged Lester's tooth. Now, it's time to fill his cavity. Lester, the dentist will see you now.
Wow! That's my tooth?
Isn't it great? Disgusting? Ugh, but great! The white stuff on the outside of your teeth is called enamel. It's the hardest stuff in the human body. When you eat food and saliva, your spit stick to the enamel. That's called plaque. No, not that kind of plaque, Ray. It's the kind that hangs around on your teeth. And here's the bad news. Germs love this stuff. They gobble it up. And since everything goes somewhere, what germs eat eventually comes out as an acid that can break down the enamel on your teeth. The hole it leaves in your tooth is called a cavity.
What would happen if you just left this cavity alone?
Watch. What Lester's trying to say is that the inside of a tooth is filled with nerves that make it very sensitive. What are you doing? Hang in there, Lester. We're gonna fix your tooth right now.
How? It hurts too much when you touch it.
Not to worry, Lester. Dentists have medicines called anesthetics that can completely stop the pain. It makes the whole area numb so you don't feel a thing. Do you feel that, Lester?
Feel what? I can't feel a thing.
Good. We're ready to roll. First, your dentist uses a drill to remove the germy parts of the tooth.
It sounds scary, but remember, Lester's numb. He won't feel any of this, right?
Huh?
All clean. Boy, I do good work. Now we've got this big hole with all these sensitive nerves exposed. Before filling it in, I coat the nerve with a protective layer of medicine. Now, Liza, please hand me the silver amalgam.
Pending.
We have to fill this hole with something that will last Lester a long, long time.
Is that why they call it a filling?
Bada bing! This stuff is a mixture of silver, copper, tin, and some mercury that hardens in your tooth. The dentist packs it tightly. You don't want any little holes where germs can get in and set up shop.
And finally, or fillingly, the dentist smooths out the filling so it becomes a part of the tooth.
In a little while, this stuff will be hard and Lester's tooth will be as good as new.
So, Tenise Davis of Kansas City, Missouri, you have to brush after every meal so you don't leave food on your teeth.
For the germs that live in your mouth.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
I'm proud of you, Lester. You're a tough little critter.
Does the tough little critter get a lollipop?
Only if you want more cavities.
What animal has the most teeth? Chew on that one till we get back.
Beakman's World must now take a beaker break. And now, back to Beakman's World.
What animal has the most teeth? The shark. Some sharks will grow more than 30,000 teeth in a lifetime. All of them as hard as steel.
30,000 teeth. It'd take you all day just to floss.
Well, we don't have all day, because we gotta go.
Hey, see you next time.
On Beakman's World.
Hey, Don, I hope you don't mind, but this morning I used your toothbrush.
What? Patooey! Patooey! How could you brush your teeth with my toothbrush?
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh, that's good.
I used it to clean out the litter box.
Oh, that's okay, as long as you didn't use it on your teeth.
No, I used your hairbrush on my teeth.
Yeah, I noticed you got some dandruff on your beak.
Ooh.